Hi guys and welcome to episode 37 of my Giant Killer series on Football Manager 2016, and it's the end of season 4 review today. It's our 4th season completed, not one to be remembered for the right reasons really, but we'll go through all the awards and how the other leagues have ended and look at what we want to do for the next season. So there's been a few players inducted into our overall best 11 squad. Rapasada, who has played fantastically, he's been inducted into the bench, I think all of them have actually. Rapasada, Zampano and Improta all into the bench. So you can see our overall best 11 squad now looks like this. We've got Nordi in goal, Sosa, Siri, Manfran, Sabato in defence, Nico and Naviso in midfield, Maris on the right, Boniperti on the left, Fishnella attacking centre midfield, and then Michel Marconi up front. As far as the end of season awards go, fans player of the season with 62% of the votes, Armando Anastasio, who of course is on loan from Napoli, so hopefully we can get him back in on loan next season. Ricardo Improta got the goal of the season against Cittadella, I don't think I can remember that one. Armando Anastasio also winning signing of the season, obviously on loan from Napoli, and he won young player of the season as well. So he's definitely performed well on loan for us. And team of the season looks like this: Russo in goal, Anastasio, Priola, Blanco and Rapasada in defence, Zampano and Amadio in centre midfield, Improta on the right, Chirico on the left, Alvaro Gomez in attack at centre midfield, and Manuel Fishnella up top. So our season review for the 2018-19 season, worldsoccer.com said that Alessandria had been expected to finish in the top half of the table this season, but ultimately fell well short of expectations and will want to quickly forget all about this most disappointing of campaigns. So you may remember that earlier on in the season our objective I think was it was either mid-table or avoid relegation, something like that, and I decided to change that to be a top half finish, which was probably a bad idea. Now we've come to the end of the season and we were in a relegation fight, but I did that and that's on me. So Italian Cup, we lost in the second qualifying round to Lecce. We're never any good in the Italian Cup. Finished 14th in Serie A and lost in the third round of the Serie C Cup against Bassano. Match of the season was a 2-0 victory over Reggiana. Moment to forget was a 3-0 defeat against Piacenza. So it's time for our end of season team meeting where I tell the team what I expect of them next season. Don't want to push them too hard, really. What are the options? I can pretty much say anything. I'm going to say I'm aiming to finish in the top half. And everyone's happy. That is exactly the sort of reaction I was after. Probably my best end of season team meeting. Okay guys, so next we're going to look at the detailed team and player stats for the Serie C season. First off, we start with the average possession. We finished third in that one with 52.75% of the ball overall. And obviously that was the style of football that we were playing, but we couldn't make our possession count as it turned out, and it didn't really help us. We had the 6th highest number of penalties, joint 6, that's 2 penalties. We scored both of them. It was Fishnella that scored both of them. We also scored the 6th highest number of goals in the season, 45 goals in 36 games, joint 6th. It's practically third in numbers, but Navarra firing them in, 65 goals in 34 games, that's ridiculous. Well, in comparison to everyone else. Closest to them was 46 goals, so I don't know what they were taking. We completed the 3rd highest number of passes with 13,903. First place Cittadella completed 15,626. Them, again, quite a way off second placed Pro Piacenza with their passes there. But it's nice to see us up there. Obviously, with being 3rd highest in the possession, we're going to have passed the ball about a bit. So it's to be expected, really. Also 3rd highest with number of shots on target, 189 shots on target in 36 games. Shot accuracy percentage, I assume that is, of 39%. Unfortunately, we conceded the most goals this season, so defence definitely something that we need to look at for next season. 59 goals conceded in 36 games. You can see why we were in the relegation playout. And finally, for the team stats, we finished 4th in the tackles won with 1,021 tackles won. So obviously our defence were trying, but still conceded the most goals in the league. And in the player detailed stats, there's really only one stat that we're anywhere near the top with, and that's the player of the match. Armando Anastasio, obviously on loan from Napoli. I have tried to sign him. I put an offer in with Napoli for £100,000, got the contract negotiations, and Anastasio says he doesn't want to talk to us, so I don't know what I've done to him, but he'll probably not be here permanently next season. I'll try and get him on loan again. He might agree to that. But he finished third in the Player of the Match awards with 5 Player of the Match awards. Again, a Navarra player getting ridiculously high number of Player of the Match awards in this case. Emil Kraft, right back. He does look quite good according to his attributes. Ricardo Improta also in amongst the Player of the Match awards. He's got 4, but he's level with millions of other players. So we'll go through the Italian leagues first of all, then we'll look through the rest of the European divisions. So Juve winning the league. They've won it every year, haven't they? Have they won it every year? Yeah. Juve win the league again, 94 points. Quite a bit clear of second place AC Milan and Roma getting the Champions League spot. Then in the Europa League, Torino, Napoli, our parent club, and Inter. And relegated, unfortunately for them, Frosinone, Empoli and Atalanta. In Serie B, Provercelli getting promoted to Serie A as champions, Catania getting the second promotion place, and then Vicenza winning in the playoffs after finishing 6th. Relegated were Spal, Lanciano, Cremonese and Cesena. That is a fall from grace for Cesena. They were in Serie A when 2017-18. They literally just got relegated from Serie A to Serie B, and now they're going down again. They're in free fall. So this is the final Serie C A table. Obviously Navarra going up as champions. Albino Leffe, Citadel and Venezia all making the playoffs but not winning it. So only one team promoted from our league this season. We obviously finished 14th, safe, thankfully. 3 relegated teams, Monza, Pordenone and Virtus Entella. Serie C B, 1 team promoted from this league as well. Pisa going up as champions. Carrarese, San Marino and Arezzo in the playoff places. San Marino, that would be quite good to see. I wonder if the country would get any better if they got all the way to Serie A. It's quite interesting. Relegated, Gavarano, Rieti and Teramo. I know as much about them as you probably do. And finally for the Italian leagues, anyway. Oh, hang on, it hasn't shown me anyone that's been promoted in the playoff play. I'll have to look at that in a second. Crotone going up as champions. Salernitana, Taranto and Trapani making the playoffs. Relegated, Torres, not Fernando, Aversa Nomana and Pomigliano. Now let's have a look at the playoff final. So Carrarese, what league were they in? Serie C, they were in Serie C. Carrarese got themselves promoted, so they're the other team that's been promoted from Serie C to Serie B. Italian Cup was won by Juve 4-1 in the final against Roma. And they also beat Roma in the Super Cup final, 2-1 that time. Italian C Super Cup was won by Pisa. Obviously that's the little mini championship between the 3 teams that won the respective divisions of Serie C. And Navarra won the Italian Serie C Cup 7-1 on aggregate. Ridiculous. What were they doing in this league? So we're now going to take a look at the rest of the top leagues around Europe. So we'll start off with the English Premier Division, and Chelsea have been crowned champions with 93 points. The other Champions League places going to Liverpool, who finished 2nd, Newcastle in 3rd and Manchester United in 4th. Europa League spots for Manchester City, Tottenham and Arsenal. Relegated are Derby, Leicester and Watford. We'll just have a quick look at who's coming up to the Premier League next season as well. Nottingham Forest, Brighton and Middlesbrough are the lucky 3 to come up. Burnley have been relegated to League 1. That's a shock. And in the French Ligue 1, AS Monaco winning the league 3 points. Only 3 points clear of 2nd place Paris Saint-Germain, but those 2 running away with the league this year. There's a 20-point gap from 2nd place Paris Saint-Germain to Marseille. So Monaco, PSG and Marseille getting the Champions League places. Bordeaux, Saint-Etienne and Olympique Lyonnais getting the Europa League spot. Relegated from Ligue 1 are AC Ajaccio, Montpellier and Havre Athletic Club. In the German Bundesliga, Leverkusen winning the league title. Is that a shock, or did that happen? It happened last year. They've actually become the top team in Germany, it appears. With 5 points clear of Dortmund, who are in 2nd, Schalke in 3rd, Bayern were all the way down in 4th. Those 4 teams getting Champions League football for next season. Wolfsburg, Red Bull Leipzig and Hanover getting Europa League football. Dusseldorf and Frankfurt relegated. In Holland, Ajax have won the Eredivisie on... I don't even know how they've won it. Have they won it on head-to-head? How does this work? They've won it on goals scored. The league sorting rule says that it goes goal difference and then goals scored. And goal difference was exactly the same. Points were exactly the same. The fact that Ajax scored one more goal than FC Groningen, who finished second, has given Ajax the league title. That is very, very good indeed. FC Groningen finished second in the Champions League spot. Den Haag finishing third in the Europa League spot. FC 20 in Feyenoord getting Europa League football 2. And relegated are Roda JC. There is still some action going on. I think that... was that the relegation playoff or something? Go Ahead Eagles and Herenveen. Yes, that's a relegation playoff. So very interesting in Holland with that very close title race. We'll head north now and we'll head to the Bonny Isle of Scotland. And Celtic winning the league title. They're 7 points clear of second place Inverness Cali Thistle, who get Europa League football, and Rangers in third, who also get Europa League football. Hearts finishing fifth, get their final Europa League spot. Relegated Partick Thistle. And over in Spain, Real Madrid breaching the 100-point barrier, 106 points. They were 8 points clear of second place Barcelona. Atletico and Valencia getting the other 2 Champions League spots. Sevilla, Real Sociedad and Athletic Bilbao getting the Europa League spot. And relegated were Eibar, Girona and Las Palmas. Now for the Champions League final. What a game that looks like it was. 4-4 draw between Chelsea and PSG. PSG winning it on penalties. Verratti and Di Maria giving Paris Saint-Germain a 2-goal lead after 19 minutes. Thiago Silva own goal, bringing it back to 2-1. Angel Correa, some of these names, making it 2-2. I wish I had some of these players for Alessandria. And then extra time was just as exciting as the first half. Second half looks like it must have been really boring. But Paris Saint-Germain winning on penalties, and they were down to 10 men. That is ridiculous. What a dirty game. Look at all the yellow cards for Chelsea. Europa League final, not as many goals in it as the Champions League final, but it's a battle of the Klopps, really. Klopp's not at either club anymore, but obviously he's been at both. I think Eddie Howe is actually in charge of Liverpool at the moment. But Dortmund and Liverpool in the final. Liverpool winning 2-1 to qualify for the Champions League. But they already finished in the Champions League places in the league, so it didn't really matter anyway. And finally, European Super Cup. Arsenal won that one 2-1. It was played at St Mary's Stadium of all places. They beat Atletico Madrid 2-1 in the final. So we'll just have a look at the squad, have a look at who scored the most goals, everything like that. So Francesco Rapasada appeared the most times for us, 36 games. He's practically been a mainstay in the team for the entire season. Top goal scorer is Manuel Fishnella, 14 goals in 28 starts. There's a bit of uncertainty surrounding his future at the club. Parma, who were in Serie B, they finished third in Serie B, in fact, just missing out on promotion to Serie A. They are interested in him, and I'll be demanding lots of money from him if he does go. Top assists, joint top, Ricardo Improta with 5, and Francesco Rapasada, of course, also with 5. Then behind him, players like Alvaro Gomez with 4, Acosti with 4, Zampano with 4, and Anastasio with 4. Most player matches goes to Armando Anastasio, as we've already mentioned. Most yellow cards, Giusto Priola with 11. What a dirty man. Obviously he plays centre-back, so you expect him to pick up a few yellow cards. Is that no red cards this season? We've not had a red card this season. That is very well done, boys. And the highest average rating, again, Armando Anastasio. He got the most player of the matches, it's to be expected. 7.65, far and away the best player. on the team this season. Now, of course, as it's the end of the season, that generally means that you do lose a few players, you do get rid of a few bits of deadwood, and there's 4 players that we've set for release. They are Jose Maria Baril, obviously got him in on a trial originally last season and decided to give him a contract. He's not done anything for us. I haven't given him a chance, to be fair, but don't think he's going to be very good. Second, Mads Laudrup. He's 30 years old. I don't want to keep 30-year-olds at the club unless they're awesome, like Stefano Amardio is. He'll hopefully be staying, even though there's interest in him as well, but that's another story. Mikel Fabro, don't think he's been very good for us, to be fair. He's going to be leaving. And as much as I want him to stay and have tried to offer him contracts, Filippo Bonaperti appears to be on his way out. He's wanted by a club. I think he's wanted by a Serie B club. So it looks like he's going to be gone too. So in terms of the squad and what we need to be getting in, really, I don't think we need a centre-back. I might get one. I might get one experienced centre-back. Just because, I mean, we've got Priola, who's experienced. Barney's quite... I don't know if I actually need one. I'll think about that. I might need one. Left back covered with Raposada. Right back would be covered if we manage to get Anastasio on loan again next season. If not, we'll have to look at that, because we haven't got any out and out right backs left. We've just got Priola and Barney, who are really centre backs, and Alves as well, of course. Further up the field, centre mid, we've got quite a few centre mids. We've got Amardio. Obviously we won't have Bifulco next season, he didn't really perform for us. Zampano, Fakin, Speziali, we definitely don't need any centre midfielders. And attacking wingers, well, this is where we probably do need to strengthen, because Bonaperti's leaving, Chirico doesn't want to be here anymore. We'll keep Acosti as long as he wants to stay. He did very well, saved us really from relegation. So we'll keep him. I think we might need 1, maybe 2 attacking wingers. A goal scoring striker would be nice as well. Let's take a quick look at my board confidence. So the board is satisfied with my management of the team. Obviously they're very happy with transfers, you can see there, and club finances. Squad harmony is okay, club philosophy is okay, club stature is okay, match is okay. It's competitions where I've let them down. Obviously we know this already. I was expected to finish in the top half and we were nearly relegated. And finally, finances. Our finances are looking actually okay. Probably be projected to go downhill, I imagine. Drastically indeed. End of next season we're expected to be 1.13 million in debt. Last time I looked at this, we were minus 200 and something thousand, and then it said that we had to pay tax, and somehow our balance went up to 263,000. Don't really understand it. We've got a transfer budget at the moment of 178,450. Obviously if we sell people, that will go up because that's what happens. And our wage budget is sitting at 37,149 and we're currently spending 33,000. So I think we'll do a little bit of business in the transfer window, because we definitely need to strengthen, but I don't think we need to strengthen as much as you would think for a team that's just nearly been relegated. But that is it for the season review episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, feel free to leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel, get all my content when it comes out, and I'll see you next time for the beginning of the 5th season at Alessandria.